How many of you have bought one of these $250, 200-pound Boss Buck gravity feeders and found out that these legs are complete garbage, just like any other $89 or $99 cheapo spin cast from Walmart? Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've seen these, the legs in these things, just the joints are absolutely garbage. They make all kind of noise. There's a ton of slack in them. It's just terrible. But what if I told you there's a way to get the majority of that out of it, just by cheap stuff that you already probably have laying around in your house? Let's see what we can do. Alright, so let's get to the fix. So, all you can see, I've got some Gorilla Tape, Dollar General duct tape. Again, it's just stuff I had laying around the house. I didn't go to the store to buy any of this for this purpose. It's been here for some time. I'm sure there are other ways to do it. You can probably drill and put a screw in it, machine screw or something in it to keep them all still, and that would work fine. I just didn't want to drill into these legs for whatever reason. I just didn't want to. So I'm just going to go this route, show you what worked for me for my particular one. So I started with 3.5-inch pieces of Gorilla Tape. And all I did was cut a section of it 3.5 and then split it long ways. Is all I did. All right, now all I'm going to do is come down here to the bottom first and take one of these pieces of tape, one of the 3.5-inch pieces, and just roll it around. And you can see it's almost perfectly 3.5 inches in circumference. It's plenty good for what we're doing. Okay, now the top one's a little bit different. I can already tell you on this top one, I need to cut about 1/2 inch off of that piece of tape, because when you go to slide this into the other leg, where the hole is for the button to go through, it's indented and it's going to grab your tape and mess it up. So you got to leave that channel open. Now I'm going to get up here on this rounded edge. Again, I'm trying to leave this channel open right here. And again, this piece is about 3 inches. Okay, and you can see I've got a good open channel getting to this button. Nothing, the other piece of metal shouldn't be able to grab it. And you could even make it a little more wide than that if you want. That just seems to work for me. Now, I tried it like this and it was still a little bit loose. So I tried another piece of Gorilla Tape on top of it, but it was a little too thick. That's where the Dollar General duct tape comes in. It's more thin than the Gorilla Tape, but it's thick enough that it actually does definitely make a difference. So I'm just gonna make it to where my seams don't line up on my tape. A little piece of thread here. Not that that would probably matter, it's just whatever. Again, this piece is 3.5. You can see this time it was a little shorter because of the thickness of the Gorilla Tape that's already there. Again, on the top piece, I'm gonna cut off this time just a little less than 1/2 this time, because I'm gonna lose some anyway going over this. Now this time I'm just gonna line it up with that, and I'm gonna roll it around, and it basically hits right there. Now for me, when I slide this in, it does take a little bit of force, just a little bit, but once you get it in there, you've already seen from the first video that it does not make noise, and it makes a huge difference. So I've already done it to this joint, and you can hear no metal. It's taking it all out of it. Okay. Hope this helps somebody. I really wish Boss Buck would have done a better job with the legs on these. These are the exact same legs that's on a Wild Game Innovations feeder that I got probably 6 or 7 years ago. These are the exact same legs. And that was like a $90 feeder from Tractor Supply or Walmart or wherever I got it from. Not a $250 feeder. Come on, Boss Buck, you got to do better.